What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back, and today we are going to be talking about two of the new deluxe skins making their way into Warframe. And I'm going to throw this out there, premise of this video, based around these two deluxe skins. They might appear as though they're pitted against each other. That is not the case. The idea is we have two deluxe skins, one of which has a little bit of controversy around it. Could be blown out of proportion. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But both of these skins I thoroughly do like. Their art style, the concepts I think are very, very cool. One of which has, like I said, maybe a little bit of controversy around it. The other one doesn't, but you might be able to see where I'm coming from when we talk about both the Hildryn and the Valkyr Deluxe skins. Now, like I said, I think these both look fantastic. Right off the bat, what I'm going to do is talk about the most recently revealed one, and that is the Hildryn Deluxe. And I think this thing looks absolutely fantastic. There is a lot of, I guess, intricacies that's going on with this skin. It is right up my alley in terms of kind of my aesthetic. It looks very ethereal, especially for a big girthy girl like Hildryn is. Like, she is a beast, and I'm very excited to get my hands on this deluxe skin. At first, I didn't know how much I was going to like Hildryn, and sure enough, she's become one of my go-to frames for a good amount of content. Very fun to play. Kind of have her designed, you can see gameplay in the background, kind of have her designed as like a really heavy gunner with a freaking battle hammer, you know, and just a hell of a sidearm. She's just super cool. The aesthetic and fashion frame that I have going for my Hildryn, I absolutely love. I'm really on board with her, and especially the aesthetic kind of art style that is going into her deluxe skin. Very, very excited to get my hands on this, play around with it, and fashion frame it up, build kind of a new build. I would love to get almost another heavy gunner kind of, I don't know, ethereal heavy gunner Hildryn fashion frame design going on. I think that'd be absolutely incredible, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, you guys saw the concept. I'm curious to see what you guys think about this skin, as well as the Valkyr skin we're going to get into, and what are your thoughts on maybe the controversy we'll talk about. And I'm going into this saying, like I said, I do thoroughly like this skin. We're going to talk about Valkyr Deluxe that's coming. Valkyr already does have a Gethsemane skin, which is an interesting design. It kind of gives me a little bit of like chameleon kind of vibes, like a predator chameleon kind of vibes, and I still do like it. I think it looks great, especially in some, I don't want to say cat-like colors, but some kind of blandish, concealing kind of colors. I don't know. Like I said, almost like a chameleon of some kind or something. But I know it's cat frame or berserker frame, which is where we're going to get into for this deluxe skin. And this deluxe skin is by Liger Inuzaka. I'm sorry if I butcher that. I've talked about their skins in the past. Liger has created a few skins up to this point. The Excalibur Zato, of course, phenomenal deluxe skin, and for whatever reason, off the top of my head, I can't remember the other. Harrow? No. Anyways, I'm brain farting right now, but I really love the art style that goes on with this design. And originally, when I saw it, and a lot of people had the same thought when this went up, because this was shown a few weeks ago. I thought this was Hildryn. I thought this was going to be a Hildryn Deluxe. And I don't think it fits Valkyr. I hate to be that guy. The excuse And I understand it's the design. The artist created this kind of feel for the frame, and I get it. The design kind of revolved around Valkyr being this berserker, aggressive, crazy frame. Now, this skin technically fits that kind of aesthetic, that design. However, those arms, though, are massive. Now, the excuse given, and like I said, part of the art style, is that she's got this kind of big, puffy, like, I don't know, puffy jacket kind of deal going on. And I don't hate it. But I feel like it throws me off. It pulls me away from the agile berserker Valkyr frame that I'm used to. And maybe that's okay. Maybe it'll wear on me at some point. But she looks a little like top heavy-ish. She looks a little bit unbalanced to some degree. And I always think of my Valkyr as the, like I said, the berserker, agile, kind of torn apart, aggressive hatred kind of frame. And something about this screams like fashionista killer frame, and I don't know if I like it. I mean, like I said, I like the design, but it's throwing me off. Ideally, and I am 99% sure this is not going to be the case whatsoever. Ideally, I would like the ability to toggle off the jacket as though it's like an auxiliary piece. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. It didn't happen with Zephyr, as far as I remember, unless they went back and reverted things. But Zephyr had kind of a jacket going on, and while I thought that was kind of neat, it kind of just had this kind of shape that I couldn't quite get over. And that's okay. Maybe, not everything has to be completely tailored to my aesthetic or my liking. That's totally fine. However, what would, I think, make this design, this Valkyr design, much more universal for more players is to create the ability, and I don't know, obviously it's going to be complicated, but I don't know what kind of freedoms they have. Obviously, there's some sort of contract in place and whatnot, but I would like the freedom to toggle on and off the jacket if possible. Because, like I said, I'm very used to Valkyr's design, the sleek, aggressive, agile, gap closing kind of aggressive Warframe, and something about this says, like I said, kind of like a fashionista kind of design. Like she doesn't have time. Valkyr doesn't have time to go thrash through a bunch of Grineer or some infested. She's got somewhere to be. She's too busy for all this battling thing. And it just throws me off. Like I said, I do like it. I do like the skin overall. I would be 100% on board if it was like a Hildryn skin. And it's just because the aesthetic, I feel like, is a little bit too far from the original aesthetic. I don't know. The feet are dope. The claws are sick. Even like everything revolving around the helmet, and even like that torn kind of crazy look in her back. Just, I'm all on board with it. I'm thrown off. Just throws me off a little bit. And I'm curious to see what you guys think. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Sorry I rambled really hard on that last bit. But it's cool. I just want that a little bit extra freedom if they want to go out of their way to supply that for part of their player base. I doubt it. That's okay. But I will purchase it one way or the other, but I will rock this skin if they have the ability to toggle off the jacket. It'll become one of my main Valkyr skins. I'm not going to lie, because the rest of this, perfection. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Blow.